Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Abadu. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. My humble request, please subscribe. Subscribe to support me. This is your boy Abadu. If you are first time to watch this video, please subscribe. It's not my first video. I have uploaded a lot of video. You can go back and watch my previous video. This is your boy Yabadu from Qatar. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't scroll. Just stop. It won't cost you anything. Please subscribe. Just press that subscription button. Then press the subscription bell so that any time I upload the video, you'll get a notification that I have already uploaded the video. This is your boy Yabadu. Yeah, as I said yesterday that I was storytelling about my history. I know every person has his own history where I have come from. You have the story to tell. Even if to write the book, you can write the book at your own. Yeah, this is your boy Yabadu. Yesterday, I was narrating how I started to school from the primary. Yeah, from the lower primary, upper primary, till I reached the high school. There is when I was narrating my story. Yeah, and it was interesting. If you have not watched, please go back and watch that episode 1. This is episode 2. Yes, this is episode 2, so that at least you can compare my life with your life and your situation, because I know nobody gets success through shortcuts. You have to work for it. If you get it through shortcuts, then it means you are lucky. Maybe you're born with your own kismet, but most of us, we go or we underwent a lot of painful story before we land in the where we're supposed to maybe to be comfortable. So if you have not watched my previous episode, please go back and watch so that you can compare between the two. Yes, yeah, today is a good day. It's quite good. I've come back to the place where I used to shoot my first video yesterday. Yeah, episode 1. You can see at my back we have there the tree. The trees there. Yeah, and then I'm still at the same place, the volleyball pitch. I like this place because it's quite good. Though we are experiencing a lot of noise. We have the blurring machine for painting the metals they are painting. You know, here every time it's just about work. It's work. So when you hear any sound around me, just know they are doing work, nothing else. Even you can see the other side, like yesterday I shown you at the roadside. The vehicle are busy, the roads are busy because the economy is working. Economy of this country is working very seriously. Yes. Yeah, let us come back to our point. Yeah, I like it because we have sometimes to narrate, or we have to have the story so that you understand as human being where we are coming from. If you fail, maybe you fail to understand your history, then it means you don't know where you are going, because so many of us, we are striving, or we are growing. We are growing when we just look back our history, then we compare with our current situation, then we understand that at least right now we are moving somewhere. But without looking our history, I know it's just going like that. Is it like a train without maybe the one who is directing it? So it's a fine morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please, it won't cost you anything. Please just show me like. Just show me love, please, 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 and watch my video. Watch my video, please, please, please. I beg you, because I know most of people, they like to watch those entertainments that they usually have. But for me, it's just raw content. As I'm talking, I don't edit anything. That's why yesterday I was telling you that if you come across maybe they talk something which is not maybe relevant, maybe sometimes you feel like it's not worth, please, 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 I'll just say like, take it the way it is, because I'm not editing anything. I'm just here to talk the way I understand and to tell the truth. It's not about lie, because sometimes I can't lie to myself. I can lie for any person, but to myself I can't lie, and my history it will remain the same. You know, so many people, they fear to make their history when they are still the way they are. But for me, I feel like talking like this one time, one day, because I know also we are growing, and it will reach a time I will be maybe an old man. But if maybe my grandchildren, they will come to access this channel, at least they'll have to know that our grandfather was struggling to work somewhere. That's only the best thing with having history, because you understand, and you have to leave at least the materials that so many people will have to check and understand that this guy was not lazy. This guy was doing work, was working hard. Yeah, unfortunately, like I can say, in maybe ancient time, there was no things like availability of the videos and the social media the way it is right now, because right now you can access the social media anytime. It's just at your disposal. Anytime you want, you can reach. Anytime you want, you can access to anything you need. You need Google, you can go to Google, and then you check what you want to understand about it. That is the important thing during this modern time. Yeah, this your boy Abadu. Yeah, yesterday I heard a very long story about how I struggled through my education when I grew up, how I joined the primary school, the nursery school, then up to upper primary, lower primary, upper primary, then I went to high school. Yeah. Hey, I touched so many things, and so many things that actually I know it's not, maybe I'm not the only one who has gone through that hard situation. Even I feel like some of you outside there, you have gone through what I have not even experienced. But since every person has his own experience, that doesn't mean that it stops me to make the story. No matter how easy it is or hard it is, it can't stop me to make the story. I have just to compare my story and yours, and you see where are we rhyming, and where is our difference. Yeah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Abadu. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that is my cry. I usually take like 10 minutes just to tell you people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have my followers, those who are very kind, those who are I can't take it for granted. Just say thank you very much. If you are my follower, please watch my video, please watch my video, please watch my video, please, I beg. Yeah, this is passion. You know, if you are not passionate, if you don't have that passion to create the videos or to make the video or the content, you can't do it, because sometimes you find even some content creators, they start, then they leave it on the way because of Sometimes they are get criticized by some people, but we don't fear that, because also critics are there because to make us to improve. Because if I have an error and then you correct me, it means that you love me. But if you keep quiet, it means that you just wish me to continue the same way, and that one, I think it will not lead me to success. The best thing, if you are my friend, you tell me where I have wronged, and then I have to change. I know nobody is perfect, or no one is perfect. We are here to error and correction. I get error, you correct me, and then I just realize that I have made the mistake, then I correct where I made the mistake. When I do the second video, I'm sure that the same mistake that I did maybe in the first video, after your correction, I will not again repeat the same mistake. Yes, without further ado, yeah, let us go back now to my episode 2. I know, yeah, like I said yesterday, I had already now, after primary, now I'm joining the high school, the Form 1. So I said, like, on Wednesday, I went back to school. Now this is, for those who have not, maybe you have just got this video, you have just got this video when I'm the middle of the story. Please, I have said that if you can go back and maybe watch my video, it will be better. But to be brief, or to touch on the parts of where I said yesterday, some of the maybe few words, like I joined, as I said, like I started my schooling in earlier 90s. I was born earlier 90s. Then I started schooling when I was 7 years. And then it was quite struggle from nursery school, primary school, yeah. Then I did my exam, that is national exam for primary. Yeah, for primary school I did it, we usually say like class 8. I don't know in the other country how do they say. Is it grade 8 or what? Yeah, I did it. Then I went to high school, whereby now I was on my admission. How I was admitted with the struggle after doing my exam, national exam, which is KCPE, Kenya Certificate of Primary Education. Yeah. Now I was supposed to go to school. I went the first day. I was denied the chance because I had no money. I went alone. I left my dad at home. Then I left my dad at home just to remind that the dad, he doesn't have any coins, or he doesn't have any money to take me to school. And then he decided that, like, if I want to go to school, he didn't know, he didn't see any way he can get money to take me to school. That was the main reason that he was too much reluctant. Then again I went there the next day. Again, I went there first day. Then I went back the second day. I was given the letter. I took the letter to my dad. Then I went there the third day now, which was on Wednesday. After I went there with my dad on Tuesday, they returned me back. Then on Wednesday I went, then they admitted me. Then from there things started again to be worse, because I went to the Form 1. I schooled for, mind you, as I talked to the last video, that the school was supposed to join during February 1st of the new year. Then for me, I went there when we were in the third week, which was the date 16. I can't forget that date. It was date 16, February 2009, 2009. Yeah. Then I was admitted. I get to class. I started learning. I learned for the first week. Now, whereby I was admitted when I was in they were in third week. Mind you, the students have already tackled so many topics. The first topic, introduction, and what. So I had a lot of notes to write. And because I went there late, sometimes I had my close friends, like if we want to write some notes like history, they usually help me their books, and I just copy where I have not, maybe I was not in the school when they are doing it. I went through that first term, then we closed the school. The first term we closed the school. After closing the school, then mind you, that term I never paid anything. I never paid even any single cent, apart from the registration fee that I mentioned later. It was 500. I think it's $5 US. It was 500 shillings. In Kenya we use our currency is shillings. 500 shillings. Yeah. Then I went through. We closed that term without paying anything. Now we opened the second term. The first term it was gone for start from February as we joined. Then in March, mid-April we are closing the school. Then we closed the school. We opened the second term, which was May I think 8. Started again schooling with a lot of struggle. We went there for the first week. Okay, the principal was gracious enough, never sent us back to collect the school fees. Yeah, then when it reaches the second week of second term, now again things turns to be worse. Now I started to struggle again, going to school today, tomorrow I won't go, the following day I go, because they introduced something like meal cards. If you don't have meal cards and get pass, you can't go through in the school. And if you are bright in class, sometimes they can give you the chance to get in the school, but during lunch and breakfast you will just stay like that. You don't have any meal to eat. So it was quite challenging. It was quite tough. Yeah, if you remember very well, I said like high school I went for four good schools. Now for this first school, it was St. Joseph. St. Joseph. For my classmate, maybe if you meet this video one time, you remember. All my classmates, I know people have made it in life. I've talked with so many of my classmates. Some are doctors, some are teachers, some are engineers. Yeah, and they are doing very well, and that is great because our class, it was perfect. Yeah, to make the story short, now I struggled for the second term with those get pass and the meal cards. I went for the first month, May. Then, without paying anything, mind you, I started studying without even paying the school fees. Now it was May. May it was tough, and I had a cumulative of balance. I had around in Kenyan shillings, I had around 15,000. 15,000, it was approximately, from those days, it was around $150 US. 15,000, had never paid any single cent. Now they start chasing me out every time I go home. I just go there, I get bored. And mind you, we joined the same school with my former primary classmates, and they were continuing with the education. That is the most painful part that I was feeling. Like we were in one school, I'm here not going to class, not going to school, and they are going to school. Think about that. During evening, when you are roaming around the market, you meet them, they are in the school uniform, you are just there, you are idle. You see, like you see, you are at the end of, maybe you getting at the end of your life. But I never give up. It went like that. Then by June, I just said no. It can't go like this. Have to stop, because going to school after 1 week, you go, you find a lot of notes you have never write the notes. When the teacher comes to class, sometimes he checks the books, you get those embarrassment. He embarrass you in front of the pupils. You get like, how now it's better even I stopped going to class. It was reached at a point that the teacher, when he comes to class, he just point me. Yeah, where have you been? Come here, move with your locker, come and sit at front here. Now he just like he's just bullying you because you have not been around. He can either ask you any question for the topic you have not been in school. Any question, if you fail that question, then he just maybe sometimes punish you, go out there and kneel, lift up your hands. You will stay there until the lesson ends. Now you feel like, now what is the benefit of going to school? If he can't allow me to class, he come to class, then he gives you the punishment of going out and kneeling and lifting up your hands. Until the lesson, 45 minutes finish when you are kneeling down. That's quite the painful part that I felt when I was in school. Then I decided no. Because of school fees and what, I just decided, and then I quit. I said no, I'm not going to continue the study because I can't accommodate anymore. Then I dropped out of the school. That June, I went at home, I stayed at home. I finished that year when I'm at home, but my mind and my thoughts were, if I get any person who will sponsor me to continue with my study, I will not stop, I will continue. By good luck, fortunate, my brother came from where he was working. Mind you, as I said from the first episode, that my brother was held up, was helping my siblings and other people, because he was just only one breadwinner in the family. So all of us were looking at him, everything. Even he was not saving even a single cent. By then he was a teacher, high school teacher. He never saved any cent. He was just using everything he has. With a lot of maybe debts, he took debts to educate our siblings, to feed our family. Mind you, my dad and my mom, they were just farmer, just local farmer. Food crop. It's not like that what we say like cash crop. No, it was just food crop. Yeah, and then my brother came. I think he came during third term when I've already left the school second term. He sat with me down. He asked me questions. Then I told him, bro, I want to go to school. I want to go to school, but what I fear, it's again, I'll go maybe to school, then I stop on the way. You see, I will have maybe wasted for 2 years. 2 years without doing anything. It's better even I stay. But he insisted, he told me, no, you just have faith, then go to school. But again, for me also, I wanted to get education and to be my career that I had chosen. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher like him. I wanted to be a teacher. Then he told me, okay, if you don't want to school from here, let us shift the school. Then we decided that you are going to shift the school. I changed the school. I asked him that I will not go back to the same school because of the embarrassment that I've told you. A lot of embarrassment every time then, because even if I was to sit then next year again I go to the same school, it means that I have to go and rewind the class, which is Form 1. Again I rewind the class, and mind you, I was joined the same school with my former primary classmates, which it was very painful. I go, then I join Form 1. For them, the next year, they will be in Form 2. For me, again, when I go there, I'll find myself again in Form 1. For those who are coming from primary, those I left in class 7, then I said, no, it's better I go to another school. Yeah, we agree with my brother. During that time, he came during I think it was during the holiday third term. I remember very well. It's just a memory. Just see, it's around 14 years down the line, but it's like something that has happened yesterday. I can't forget about it. I agree with him. Then I told him, okay, bro, now what I'll do, I'll have to change the school. He told me it's okay. Where do you want to go? I asked him if it's possible he can accommodate me with his family in the city, the capital city. You know, we people who are from the village, if we heard about city, capital city, it was like, wow, if you reach there, everything is okay. Then I decided I went with him to the capital city. I went there during the holiday. I stayed there during December holiday. When the school were opening January, then it was on my preparation of how we can collect the materials that are necessary. We went and checked the school that I supposed to go. Like, fortunately, we had one lady who was his student before when he was teaching. After teaching high school, he went again. He upgraded, my brother upgraded. Then he started teaching the university, where he went to Daystar University. Then there he meets the madam. Even if this madam comes across this clip, please write there your number. I have been looking for you every time. I have tried all my means, but I have never met that madam. It was very quiet lady. It was Madam blah blah Emma. Madam Emma was from from Nyanza there, I think so. It was very nice madam. Now this madam was my brother's student in the Daystar University. Now madam advised my brother that if you want, just try and bring him in my school, because right now I'm in attachment. I'm doing under attachment. The government was doing education. Then my brother decided to take me there, that school. I went there to join again Form 1, just to see. I never mind, like, I've wasted the whole year now. I went there, I joined Form 1. I started again studying from Form 1. I started, that is now 2010. I finished Form 1. The life, it was tough because the bro was, he had a lot of pressure, because every corner we needed him. It's not only me, every corner we needed him. So by good luck, I finished Form 1. Then I joined Form 2. Then I went through again. When I reached second term, again the issue of money started again, the same problem here and there. And also I was like, oh, I'm giving bro a lot of pressure. So what I'll have to do, because right now here he's paying a lot of money. You know, the urban schools, how they are very expensive compared to the rural one. Then I asked bro, no, after Form 2, I think what I'll have to do, I'll have to go back home and join Form 3. The money that I'm using here for one term, it's enough to pay one full year when I'm in the rural area. Some people, they will ask me the reason is why, and the school fees is just the same. It's not the same. The life in urban area, if you compare the life in urban area and you compare the life in the rural area life is very cheap. It is cheap because everything you need, you can access it, maybe sometimes freely, like water. You can get water any place. We had so many boreholes in a rural area in our school. We had boreholes, but here in city, in urban, they have to at least to get water from maybe through the pipe. You see, that was the difference. Now it makes you, if you are paying school fees, they count all those expenses, and then they pile in the students. Now you are the students, you are supposed to pay those water, electricity bill. Mind you, what I forget to mention, that I went to the boarding school. The place there in the city, the place where it's called Machakos, went there boarding school. When I finished, I was informed too. I asked my brother, no, let me go back home, then I continue my study there. My brother agreed, but not the way he was wishing, or he was not willing. Like, he was asking me, there is no any problem, let us struggle the way we can, you finish the school here. But for me, how I was seeing the things, it was different with him, because I saw him struggling a lot. Sometimes I felt for him, bro. I felt for him. You know, if my brother meets this clip, I appreciate him a lot. I respect him. I have no enough words to express my feelings toward him, but I know everything that he did, I'll make sure that one day, one time, when I get enough financial, maybe muscles, I know I will stand with him. Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, and then I decided to go back at home, the rural area. I went back. That is 2000, and now we are in 2011. Third term, I went and cleared to the school, though I was very disciplined, and my teacher, my principal, my deputy principal, the teacher who was teaching me computer study. During then I went there, I started taking computer. Those who are teaching me computer study, they are very lovely teacher, principal, deputy principal. They asked me, where are you going? You should stay in this school, because then I was prefect. I was given the dormitory prefect. Now that year, the deputy head teacher was asking me to just wait. Then they wanted to make me to be the school captain, head boy, yeah, the top of. I'm the one now to control the pupils, to receive the order from the principal, and they coordinate how to give them the report. I was to be head boy. Then I just went and clear. Nobody expected like I can do that, but because of the situation and I know where we are coming from, I decided, because I saw like I can't wait. I can't sit here, or I can't wait here, and my siblings are lacking at home there. Maybe I decided so, because I needed the amount of the money that they are paying for me. It's better they divide times 2 or times 3. It was enough. My bro was quite struggling like a man, to pay for my school fees. Decided, okay, let me go back. The teachers told me, just go, but if you feel like you go there and things are not working on your side, you just come back, please, will accommodate you. I said yes. Now this was the second school. I went, that was it, as I have said. Now I went back at home, the rural area. I went there, that was 2012. January. I was looking the school around. Then fortunately I came and learned to one of the missionary schools, which I'll not mention because sometimes the owner or those who are like NGO, maybe those body members, when they come across this clip and I have mentioned the school, maybe they will not feel good, and they know me. I went there. They asked me to go there because I was from the urban area, urban schools. They knew that my performance is quite better. Yeah, my performance was quite good in sciences because I did biology very nice, chemistry, I did it like nonsense. I took sciences seriously. I went to that school, I was enrolled. But now the problem came, whereby now we had to, again, school fees. The problem started again with the school fees. After I've come here now, my brother, again, he got like, oh, now what will I do? Let me now concentrate with these people who are here, somewhere in college. Let me concentrate there. Then the school fees again started. The issue of school fees again started. I went there for the first term, just to see. First term, I schooled there, and then to get like, I schooled there until we closed. When we opened the second term, that is 2012, sorry. When we opened the school for second term, I went there the first 3 weeks without paying any coin. Then they sent me back. And mind you, I don't have any money. Where I went there, I went to the boarding school again, in the rural now, but it was very long distance. I used to travel like, I think like 40 kilometers. The school was very far, 40 kilometers. Then you see, the problem that I came to disagree with the school management, that any time when the school management, the director, it was a private school, imagine. When the director comes to school and realizes that the food is not there, he can even decide to send the pupils at home anytime, even if it's 7 o'clock. He doesn't even listen where you are coming from, as long as he needs money. He asked you the question, if you don't pay the school fees, how do you expect us to run the school? And it's also common sense, because you are there, you have to eat. The teachers, they have to pay the teacher's salary. So how will they get the money? And they are also depending on you. Now they start to send us at home to go and collect the school fees. I went. Mind you, I went. They released us around 5 o'clock evening. I walked because I had no fare. Just to walk 40 kilometers. I reached at our home. It was around 10 p.m. night. I felt very tired. I felt bad. Just like this kind of life, I don't know. Just I blamed myself. It's just me who is going through a lot this. Just me alone. Why is it just me alone? Then I reached at a point, because I've walked. The following day I went again. I reported to the school. Then they turned me back. Then after again 3 days, I went back to the school. They turned me back. I don't have money. I got tired, and then I came and then I told them, no. Now this was the third school. I was in Form 3. I forget to mention that, because the time I was coming from urban, I was in Form 2. After Form 2, I came Form 3 to this now school, where it was located 40 kilometers away from our home or our village. They turned me back. Then I got tired. I said, no, it can't go like that, or it can't work like that. Now what I did, I decided to take boda boda. Boda boda, these are motorbike riders. I took the motorbike riders at village, because I had the school fees and my box is there in the school. This was interesting part, because if you are a student, I know you understand what I'm talking. I know you are one time you are a student and you understand this. I saw like I can't go there and collect the box. Maybe I pretend like just go there for 2 days, 3 days. It's not possible because I don't have fare. So what I decided to take one boda, take one motorbike rider. Then I asked him, I'm going to the school, I'm going to collect my box. That guy was my friend. Though right now I know maybe he's older than me or he's elder than me. We went with him. We get inside the school. My friends welcomed me. I met the watchman at the gate. I signed in. I went inside. I went to the class. I greeted so many of my friends. They were happy. I have come back. Then I had to plan with the dorm prefect. I told dorm prefect that due to this and that dorm prefect was a great friend of mine, the best friend of mine. I asked him and I told him my story. Then he told me, so what we'll do, we'll have to take your box, then we give it to this motorbike man. Then after giving this guy your box, you will stay here as if maybe they have gone to repair your box, because my box, it was old. But again, the things that were inside, it was books, and some of the books I have already borrowed my friends at our village. Those were my schoolmates when we were still in the other school, first school. So I had to borrow some books. This encyclopedia, dictionary, Bible. It was quite expensive. So if it means that if it got lost, I had to pay. But I was trying to escape that, like I pay those books. So I told the boda, I told the motorbike rider that, okay, we take the box, we give you, and then we go. We did that. But now, unfortunately, this guy he was very slow. He went, I should not use that word slow. Let me say, like, this guy, we agreed, as I've said, that my friend, this dormitory prefect, advised me, after you give the motorbike rider the box, what you'll have to do, you just stay back, then pretend as if you are together. The box the box has been taken to repair. Then you'll have to sneak the backside the classes. We had those how do we say, the porous routes where you can just penetrate through the fence, because the fence, it was not wall, but you can go through. It was just like the wire, those who understand barbed wire. Then I did so. Unfortunately, the watchman had some the watchman had some instinct, like, why is it that this guy is taking the box? And for him, if I take the box away, it means he's the one to be blamed, because he was at the gate, he saw us, I signed in. When the boda rider was going, he signed out. Now the problem, this boda rider went to the stage, the nearest stage near the school, and then he waited me there, because I was to sneak the backside the school. I did so. I sneaked backside the school. Unfortunately, I never make it, because by the time I reached at the stage to see my boda so that I can jump on my boda and escape, I found the boda has been caught by some, I think, the school has the community and society that govern the school. This watchman was a whistleblower. He called the school management, then they assigned people to restrict the boda so that he will not go away with the box. By the time I reached at the stage, you see how things happen. It was very tough for me. I reached at the stage. I asked those boda who are there. By then, I had no uniform, because I went with uniform in the school. Now, By the time I was sneaking, I changed the uniform. I just left with the trouser with the shoes. Changed the uniform. I had the civilian at the top. I went to reach at the stage. I asked the bodas, those motorbike rider. We call them boda. In the other country, I don't know. They are called auto. They are called it Okada. Motorbike. Yeah. I asked them. Then they told me, "Oh, are you the student?" I said yes, because I had no any. Then they told me, "Oh, that guy, they have took him back to school because he had a box." Then I was like, "Who?" And with my respect, because in that school I was new, and then again, with my behavior, nobody could even believe if I can do that. I had to, my friend, I'm telling you, I had to go back very quickly. I used the same route where I came from. Just went and penetrate and go back, and then I changed the uniform. Then I was just to access the office and see how the situation is look like. Yeah, that's why you see, like, we parents, like I'll say, if you are a student and you are listening for this, what you are doing to your parent, just understand that he has already gone through it. It's not the new tricky. I'm telling you for free. It's not the new tricky. I did it all. As I've giving this my testimony or my history, you can just see the way things are just systematically. They are coming point with point. Then I accessed the office. I pretended like, oh, I was giving the boda the motorbike rider the box to take at home. Why are you denying him to take at home and to change to bring the new one? Then unfortunately, there's these guys who are staying around the school. They have already seen me. Then they told me, no, this guy was running away. This guy passed, in fact, around my compound. He was running. Yeah, he was running fast. Because I wanted to go, when I met that boda, I jumped to the motorbike, then we disappear. But I never make it. I came back to school. I found the boda was there. They're harassing him. Then I asked the apology. I apologized. I told you, okay, let him go. Now this boda was to go. But again, I said no. Because if for him to go and I have come back to school and I don't have school fees, still they'll do the same thing. They will chase me away maybe at late evening. By then, the director was not around, but the head teacher was around. But now the good thing with the head teacher, he was very old man, maybe 77, 78 years. He was very old man. So when even he talks, sometimes you have to listen twice or thrice, and you ask him to repeat it again. He was very talking at this very soft voice, very soft and very slowly, very. He was not talking loud. Then I asked the old man. I asked the principal. I asked the principal. Now let me go. Let this box. I leave this box here. I go. I sort out myself. I went back at home. Went there. I relaxed. First day, second day, and because I was performing very well, as I've said, that in sciences I was very tough. Because we were going for, how do we say this one? Is it called impromptu speeches? Maybe to study the structures of biology, those nephrons. I have already maybe forget nephron structure. If I mention that, for those who have did science, they understand what I'm meaning. Yeah, and then I went back at home. They came. They asked me to go back to school. I told them what I've been going through. The school fees is problem. And then even in the school, when you reach there, also the food is problem. They're just treating you as if you are at home. Nothing's good. Then I decided no. I left that school. My dad came, asked me. I told him about the balance that are there at school. Then we had to just beg. Good thing that I was very well connected with friends. One of my friend around at home, he had a brother who was teaching there. was teaching the history. He talked to that brother understood. Then the brother promised me that he will bring my box without even paying any single cent. Then the brother brought the box back at home. So it was again to go to the next school. Now 1 year, I attended 2 schools. Now this year, I went second term. I went to the following school. Went there, at least the school fees, it was now, at least we can manage the school fees. It was very cheap. I went there. I finished Form 3. I went to Form 4. I finished Form 4 in 2013. The things was quite good. It was not with a lot of chaos. It was not chaotic. Finished Form 4. I scored my grade, my mini grade. Then, yeah, the life now to start from there. After finishing exam, I got my results. That is 2013. The results were out 2014. After the results were out, now it's what you are going to see. The third episode, it's about my steps from there after the results were out. Thank you, my people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Yabadu. Listen for the third episode. If you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know most of people will ask so many questions. Why is it that maybe you are narrating this story for us? But the story is there to make you to think about where you have come from and where you are going. Because this life, you have to see, maybe today if you are like this, tomorrow you have to continue to upgrade. Yeah, thank you very much. Listen to my story. If I'm inspiring you, you can leave your comment down there. I'll say thank you. Thank you very much. I love you, my people. I love you, my people. Thank you very much. I salute you. Bye-bye.